Amber, and today I will be interviewing Corbus. And he has a really awesome success story about carnivore. So, Corbus, I wanted to ask you, what was your health issues like before you started carnivore? If you could go through each one and kind of let us know where you were, that would be great.
Okay, Amber, thank you. Yes, basically I have to start about 10 years ago. I started to get pain on my liver, and I was drinking too much Coke, and I was drinking about 5 liters of Coke a day. And I knew it was bad, and but I didn't manage to stop it. I needed the energy, and I basically went to my doctor, very concerned about my liver, and I sat in front of him and I asked him, if he thought if it was the Coke that was causing my liver pain. And you know what he said? He does not think so. And of course, it was non-alcoholic fatty liver disease that I had. Luckily, he sent me for a sonar, and it came back that that my liver enlarged and my spleen enlarged. I had severe pain on my liver. I could not sleep in the evening. I could not lie on my side, and I thought I had big problems. And by the grace of God, I found the carnivore diet, and within 2 months, all my pain is gone. And so that was one of the issues that I had before carnivore. Some other issues that I had was very high blood pressure. I had blood pressure of 155 over 105. I had severe headaches. I sometimes could not sleep, and I also had inguinal hernia pain, especially when I was standing. And so that was basically the problems that I had before carnivore. I was on a vegan diet at that time, but for the most part, I was on a Western style type diet, basically a standard American type diet. Yes, for the most part.
Okay, well, thank you so much for that. Can you kind of give us an idea of how you implemented carnivore? Like, what did you eat? What was your philosophy going into it? Like, how did you implement it?
Yes, certainly. I've got a very important philosophy that I try to live out. So I try to live out the carnivore way in a very affordable way. It's very important for me to encourage people to tell them that you can do carnivore in an affordable way, because when I share my carnivore story, always the first objection that I get is meat is so expensive, you can't do it affordable. So I try to do it simple, and I try to do it affordable. And I sourced basically meat at our local butchery, basically for half the price that you can buy it in other butcheries. And although it's lean cuts, I managed to go to my cold room and negotiated with the owner there to buy fat trimmings, basically kidney fat. And yes, and I've got an electrical grill that I prepare my meat on. I eat twice a day. I eat 7 o'clock in the morning and 9 o'clock in the evening. And I don't snack in between. I don't drink any more cold drinks. I drink coffee with milk, but no sugar. But all my cravings are gone, and so forth.
That's awesome. It sounds very similar to what I do. And so after you started doing carnivore, can you tell me what you've noticed, like the improvements in the health issues you were mentioning? Could you go through each one of those and kind of let us know how they've improved, how they've changed?
Yes, certainly. Well, the first thing is my headaches disappeared. And that's, of course, because my high blood pressure became normal. My blood pressure is 130 over 85 currently, so I'm quite happy with that. I also lost 12 kilograms of excess body fat. It's about 26 pounds. And I did so within 2 months. Now, the interesting thing is I was a runner all my life, and I jogged 5 kilometers every day. But I did not manage to lose the extra body fat with that running. But when I started doing carnivore, it's now 13 months. I stopped running, and the excess body fat stayed off. Yeah, so the headache's gone. My non-alcoholic fatty liver disease disappeared. I have no more pain on my liver or spleen, no more headaches. My blood pressure is normal. I also experienced that my muscle tone become more. I do 300 push-ups every morning, and I do so in 30 minutes. I'm 46 years old. So yeah, that's basically it.
That is incredible, Cobus. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. I can't tell you how happy it makes me that you had such great success with Carnivore. I know what a big deal that is, and I really appreciate that you shared your story with us. And thank you so much for being on the MeatRx podcast.
Thank you, and thank you for your time, and thank you for what you are doing as well.
Thank you so much. Okay, it's still recording, but they're going to crop out that beginning part and crop out the end part. So don't worry about any of the pauses or anything like that. It was all good. That was very good. I forgot to ask you about your difficulties, if you had any on going carnivore when you first started. I meant to ask you that. I'm so sorry. But I think everything else went.
You're welcome if you want to add that now. Maybe they can edit it in or not. They don't do it like that.
Okay, well, let's go for it. Let's try. Okay.
Okay.
So Cobus, did you have any issues when you went carnivore for the first time? Did you notice any difficulties or anything like that?
Yes, I experienced some abdominal cramps and some cramps in the feet in the first 5 months, and I tried to resolve that by eating liver and magnesium spray that I used, but it did not seem to work really. But the cramps resolved by itself. Basically, after 5 months, I had no more cramps. I may get still a cramp of maybe once in 3 months, but in general, I don't have that problem anymore.
That's great, Cobus. I'm glad to hear that.
Thank you, Emma.
Okay.